The night air was thick with the scent of damp earth and incense. A young man desperate for work had just accepted a position as a night gravekeeper in an isolated Korean cemetery. The old caretaker handed him a single lantern and muttered one warning: never look back at the tombs after midnight. With a nervous laugh, he began his first patrol beneath the crescent moon. The gravel path crunched under his boots, and the wind whispered through the gnarled branches overhead. He tried to focus on the faint glow of his lantern, but a strange unease crept into his spine. Every few steps he thought he heard something behind him, a soft shuffle, a breath. He tightened his grip on the lantern and forced himself to walk faster. The scent of incense grew stronger, but now it mingled with something else, the metallic tang of old blood. He stopped in front of a tombstone, and his heart nearly stopped. The stone was warm to the touch. On the surface, a fresh layer of dirt was smeared in the shape of a human hand. He remembered the warning. He didn't look back. He ran. But when he reached the cemetery gate, the lock was rusted shut. He was trapped. Hours passed in the eerie silence, broken only by the rustle of wind through the ginkgo trees. Then, at exactly midnight, a faint scraping sound echoed from the oldest section of the graveyard. He froze. The lantern flickered, casting dancing shadows on the stone wall beside a weathered tomb. On that wall, he saw it, a mural of ancient mourners, but one figure seemed different tonight, its arms reaching outward as if alive. Against every instinct, he stepped closer. The scraping grew louder, and the painted figure began to move, its mouth stretching into a silent scream. The gravy-keeper stumbled back, but his own shadow stretched impossibly long on the wall, merging with the mural. A cold hand gripped his ankle from beneath the soil. He tried to run, but his legs felt rooted to the ground like ancient stone. The next morning, officials arrived to find the cemetery eerily silent. The tomb mural, once a mundane decoration, now held a chilling new detail. Where there had been only painted mourners, a new silhouette had appeared, a young man's outline perfectly carved into the stone. His face was frozen in a silent scream, eyes wide with an eternal terror. The police report noted the gravekeeper was missing, but the mural told the truth. He had become part of the night, forever watching over the graves he was hired to protect, trapped in stone as a warning to those who dare disturb the dead.